Hey, good morning, Facebook. As I'm in the car and my world is crumbling around me. But hey, that's the way the cookie crumbles. So I just wanted to say hey to everybody out there in Facebook land. Mark, your motivation dealer here, and so today I wanted to change the focus a little bit. You guys know that much of my focus is on motivation, and of course that will still remain that way. But I wanted to personalize things more. I wanted to tell you more about who I am, about some of the struggles that I've had, and see if you guys can relate to these things. So I want to give you a little bit more background into me. I wanted to give you a little bit more background into what I'm all about, who I am, and focus on that a little bit more. So today I wanted to talk about hey Damon, good to see you, buddy. Today I wanted to talk about my rolled up piece of paper that cost me $250,000. And so what I really wanted to focus on, and I'll explain in just a minute what that is. I wanted to focus on all of you out there that are interested in starting your own business or making money online or whatever the case may be. And I wanted to talk about how right now you don't have enough money to get that done. Can anybody relate to that? I think many people out there probably know exactly what I'm talking about. You come across this absolutely incredible opportunity. I don't care which opportunity it is, but you come across this incredible opportunity and you realize that it takes a little bit of money to get started and you don't have it. So does that sound familiar? Does that ring any bells to anybody? So I wanted to talk about my $250,000 rolled up piece of paper. And so, I did what society asks us to do. I went the route that they teach us. They said, go to school and get good grades. I did that. And then go out and go to college, and I did that. And then they said, pick a career path and do what you need to do to become that career. And I picked dentistry, and I did that. So I went to 4 years of college, and then I was told to go out and get a good job. So I wanted to be a dentist, and I did 4 more years of dental school. And in the end, after 4 years of college and 4 years of dental school, I got actually technically two rolled up pieces of paper with a nice fancy little ribbon on it. And it cost me $250,000. So at that point, did anybody say to me, okay, you've got this fancy piece of rolled up paper, so I'm just going to give you $300,000 this year and $400,000 the next, or $200,000? No, nobody gave me anything. Nobody promised me anything. Hey Johnny, good to see you, buddy. So there are no promises. All right, but how did I do that? How did I didn't have $250,000 sitting around in an account somewhere. I didn't have a trust fund. I didn't have a giant bank account. What did I do? I realized that I didn't have that money sitting there, but that I needed to do these things, and I needed to figure out a way. And in the college route and that sort of thing, obviously they make it a little bit easier for you. There's funding available. So I went and I applied and I got loans, and again, loans mean you get to pay them back. Nobody gave me the money, but they temporarily gave me the money. And they said, okay, you want to go to college and then you want to go to dental school. Here's $250,000, and, paid for it. And, as soon as you get done, you get to start paying that back. So I didn't lack resources. You guys may have heard me mention this before. I didn't lack resources. If I didn't have the money and I didn't go, I would have lacked resourcefulness. And that's really what it's about. It's not about whether or not you have the money right now, because it's about if I promised you right now that if you gave me a $5 bill, I would give you a $100 bill in return, you would find a way to get that $5 bill, beg, borrow, and steal if you had to, right? You would find a way to make it happen. But now we're talking bigger scale. We're talking bigger dollars. But it's the same concept. It's the same problem. It's the same story. It's the same reality. You don't have what it is you need to be able to make money. We all know in this world that it takes money to make money. We all know that. We all know that nothing comes for free unless you buy a lottery ticket for $1 and hit for $250 million. Nothing in this life comes for free. So you all know that. So when you come across these offers, you know, like, you know, my offer, it's $1 to try, a trial. But the bottom line is we all know that at the end of that trial, it's going to cost you some money. All right. So it doesn't matter what the opportunity is. You know, if someone came to you now and said, I'll give you the ability to go back and buy Microsoft when it first started, or buy Apple stock when it first started, you know, you spend a couple bucks and you're worth millions now, you would find a way to come up with the money. It's about the faith, it's about the belief, and it's about resourcefulness. You would find the money. You would become more resourceful because you understand about the payoff and you have the belief that the payoff is there. So I'm talking to you right now. If you have an interest in building a business online, if you have an interest in starting your own business, I don't care if it's, you know, brick and mortar, you want to, you know, start a dance club, or you want to, you know, become a chef and have your own restaurant, whatever it is. I don't care what the opportunity is. If you want to build your own business, if you want to have your own life and you want to follow your dream and your passion, and you want to monetize that, it takes money to do that. And it takes being more resourceful. Okay? It doesn't take more resources, it takes being more resourceful. So I understand that you don't have the money right now. I get that. I didn't have $250,000, but right now I have 2 rolled up pieces of paper that are worth $250,000. And mind you, I understand where you're coming from, because when I was going to school, you know, while my friends were out, you know, buying CDs and music and going to concerts and having fun because their daddies or mommies paid for their school, I was out working. I was out busting my ass to make it through school, because the money they gave me for financial aid didn't even cover my living expenses. It just covered the cost of school. So I had to figure out a way to make it happen. So I understand your pain. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth. I have some money now, but I worked hard for it. I worked hard to get to where I am now. So I understand your plight. I do. I get it. But I'm telling you right now that if you don't have the money to start an opportunity that you see is an amazing opportunity, I'm not talking if you don't believe in it. All right, I'm talking if you come across an opportunity that you think is an amazing opportunity, then you've got to do whatever it takes. You've got to beg, borrow, and steal to get that money. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you're talking about an online business, I'm going to be making some posts in the future, near future coming up here. There is funding available for you. So just like going to college, just like going to school, you can borrow the money to then get the payoff at the end. So it's a matter of belief, it's a matter of faith, and it's a matter of you believing that this opportunity will work and you can pay that money back. Just like the promise of college, there is no guarantee that you're going to go out and get a good job and be able to pay back your student loans. And guess what? Bottom line, you can't get rid of those student loans with bankruptcy. It doesn't go away. So it's a matter of belief, it's a matter of resourcefulness, and I'm telling you right here, right now, that you can do this. So keep an eye out on my Facebook wall and my fan page. I'm going to be posting some funding stuff out there for you to start your own business and get rolling and start having the life that you deserve to have. So hope you enjoyed my little story about my $250,000 rolled up piece of paper. I will have more stories about my own personal life, getting to know me, getting to know what makes me tick in the near future. So thanks so much for watching. I'm out. I'm at the 9 to 5, time to go. And I will see you in the next video. Take care of yourselves. And thanks everybody who jumped on here. Damon, Johnny, Michael right at the end. Thanks so much for joining me. And I'll see you on the next video. Take care.